Okay, so here we are, lockdown number 2. So, I finished work last Thursday officially, and it's now been almost a week. Kind of just been pulling things together, pulling life together, kind of understanding and making sense of what is, I feel, a very different lockdown. I think the first lockdown, of course, it was very new. It was very foreign to us all, really. So we just had to kind of adapt very, very quickly. Whereas with this one, it feels like, I don't know whether anyone else agrees, it feels like we've kind of got it in the bag. I mean, mental health-wise, it feels like we've almost had to kind of revert back and kind of like rewind ourselves back to be like, right, okay, right, let's get ourselves in that mindset. Let's understand where we need to be, what we need to do, and how we need to cope with things. And I found that yesterday, like, it was like, okay, so create a routine, create a structure. And then you realise there is no routine and there is no structure, so do what the hell you like. But I do find with this one, I went on a run this morning and I found that it was like every single road I come to, I really had a struggle to cross it because the roads were that much busier than the last time. And it's really nice to see, dare I say, in that businesses have really got this in the bag. I went to, I think, Argos the other day, and the click and collect there was quicker than like normally going to Argos, which was unbelievable. It was actually really convenient, and I am a sucker for convenience. I love convenience. I love anything that makes my life a bit easier and quicker, because I kind of love just being in my own head and being in my own space and kind of knowing I'm going from A to B and doing that and that and that and that and that. But it also brought me onto another subject as well, and I was like, because I was thinking about doing this video. And I read or heard something, I can't even think where I heard it, but I made a note of it in my phone, strangely enough. And it said, if we didn't have anyone to influence, anyone to impress, or anyone to manipulate, would we do half the things we do? And it started off as a small thing, but then kind of blew up in my head. So really think about that. Like, if I say, for example, would I do this video, for example, if no one watched it? And actually, in terms of a diary context, I would, because I do watch these back myself, not in an egotistical way, not because I love the sound of my own voice, but that being said, I don't mind the sound of my own voice, and I think that's not a bad thing to say, because after 36 years, if you can't like the sound of your own voice, then, you know, we really have to kind of check in on ourselves, I think. But imagine, would we wear what we wear? Would we do what we do? Would we say what we say? Would we react how we react? Would we eat what we eat? Would we exercise how we exercise? If there was no one to impress, manipulate, or have whatever I said previously. But and that was a really interesting concept and thought I had. I heard, that has then made me kind of elaborate on my thoughts about it. And it's like, is it our boss? Is it our partner? Is it ourselves? And that ultimately is who we should be impressing in the end. It's ourselves. You know, do I like my action? Do I like how I'm being? Am I being a decent person? And then ultimately, by impressing yourself, you impress other people, because you're being your true, authentic self. And that's not to say being selfish. That's not to say being arrogant. Working on yourself is not selfish. And I'll always go back to that saying, working on yourself is not selfish. Working on yourself is not selfish, because we all need to be doing work on ourselves daily, I think. And just a bit of a passing thought there to go into this second lockdown with. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Here we are today on the 11th of the 11th. A very poignant day, a very poignant number, and a very poignant time. So yeah, just having a little reflection, little thought process to myself. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate at 11:11 on the 11th of the 11th. And by doing that, ask the universe what you want, ask the universe what you not necessarily need because there's got to be true intention behind it, but what you want to put in a true, authentic self to help you on your journey, to help you along the way, or just ask the universe for answers. And in a strange, unique and weird way that the universe tends to work, you'll get the answers in one way or another. Just look out for the signs. Okay, well, I hope that on that note, I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone is coping okay. And if anyone needs anything, any advice, any chats, any tips, then get in touch. Okay, thanks, bye.